Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 131 of MCEternal, where I'm playing more with Bewitchment. I did manage to fill my goblet. I just tried the recipe again and it worked. So my suspicion is that having more magic power inside my altar was sufficient for this to happen again. I did notice that my altar was full on magic power, and then when I did the craft over here in the Witch's Cauldron this time, it was lower, like much lower. So I'm thinking the first time I tried to make the filled goblet, we didn't have enough power, right? And then we did, I think. That's the gist. I mean, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's probably what happened. You'll also notice that I cleared out a big, wide area here for which to plant some crops. Because as I recall, Witchery likes to have a lot of like natural growth of things like trees and crops and all kinds of stuff around. And the more variety you have, the better. So I've got a bunch of seeds here. I'm also going to plant a few saplings. But like, let's start off with seeds, right? And you'll notice that I'm at now 720. If you look back a few seconds, I had less, right? So I'm thinking that's working. And variety is what's up, right? So that's an important one. So these are Mandrake and Belladonnas, and these are Hellebores. So these guys are all from Bewitchment. And I'm hoping that's cool. Does that seem to be cool? We're going to find out. And I'm just kind of throwing some random seeds around. 750? All right, that seems better-ish. And I notice it also sometimes takes a minute or two for it to update. And like, see, there we go, 787 now, right? So we're definitely getting some, and I don't know if like crop growth matters, right? Like I could get this thing out, right? That could be cool. 787 still? I'm just curious if like this makes a difference, right? I don't know if it does, right? Fully grown versus not fully grown. I'm assuming it's just checking for the existence of a crop and not checking its growth value, but maybe? I'm not sure. 822 now. I mean, that does seem to be a little bit better, right? You know, not for nothing. That does seem a little bit higher. Yeah, that's a good sound. That's a sound I want to hear. 822-ish, huh? Okay. Ah! Speaking of sounds I don't want to hear. Dude, no! Dude, you are literally burning down my whole area that I'm looking at right here. Dragon, please. I was literally just thinking to myself, maybe I should go look for that dragon before he burns down my whole area. And then, look what happened. How great is that? Well, I guess this gives me an opportunity. Yes, Dragon Bone completed. Thank you. Is my magnet not on? Yeah, no, that explains a lot of things, actually. Yeah. So that happened. Good times. Very nice. Let's do this go away, this go away. Every time! Dyer's just like, hey, I would like, you know. Watering can put out fires, can't it? I thought watering cans put out fires. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, it definitely doesn't seem to, does it? Okay, then. Maybe it was the other watering can from Extra Utilities? I feel like the Extra Utilities watering can put out fires. Go watering can, go. Haha, it does. I knew there was a watering can that put out fires. Stupid dragons. Well, that was fun. All the fires out? Yay! Maybe my altar will appreciate... Oh no, we lost a door. I guess wooden dimensional doors are like other wooden doors. Susceptible to burning. Oh good, the connection still works at least. So that's a thing. That's a thing. Wow, fire bad. Fire spread, please. Settle down. This is fine. We're all fine here. So, hey Alter, how you doing? He's fine. 810 still. Barely lost anything. Look, all the crops I just planted are still good. Yeah, so let's do... You know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. Controls... Key... No, grave, huh? We're gonna do that. Isn't there a vein miner? There was vein miner in this pack, wasn't there? Excavate. There we go. Grave. That'll make life a little bit easier, right? Alright, I'm gonna clean this up, and then we'll be back. A little bit of a mess. We'll be fine. It's not that bad. I don't know how much this thing likes to be a vein miner, though. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Alright, look, crisis averted. Everything's back to pretty reasonably okay. That's interesting. Did the charred stone turn back to normal stone? I feel like there was more charred stone around the store originally. Am I right? Wasn't there more charred stone there? I feel like there was. Oh. How's my altar power? 807. Yeah, hardly lost any altar power, so we're fine. Now, aubergines. So here's something I was about to test before we got all dragoned up, right? If I place other mods' seeds nearby, is that going to bump up the altar power? That's a question, right? I don't know if it's only looking for specific seeds or any plantable crop, right? Because it might be only looking for vanilla and bewitchment seeds, right? So I placed aubergines from Mystical World here, and I'm not seeing the number go up. But like I said, sometimes it takes a minute, right? Let's check. Well, we'll do beetroots in a minute. And pumpkins too, probably. And I think we want some potatoes, maybe? And carrots would be cool to plant. I think that would be cool, right? Beetroot we'll do in a minute. 836. Oh, so it did go up. Nice. Sweet. Those are just more aubergines. These are industrial hemps. We can put them away. We'll put pumpkins over on the edge here. That seems cool, right? And then maybe some carrots. Maybe some potatoes. I don't know, I'm just kind of winging it, in case you couldn't tell. I was just like, whatever in it. What else we got by way of seeds? I mean, we got all kinds of other seeds, obviously, but yeah. Anything else in particular I want to make sure I grab? I don't think it matters. I think that's probably pretty good. Melons might be cool. And since we're going to put melons there, we should make sure not to have just regular dirt next to it. So we should do, I don't know, wormwood? I don't know if I planted any wormwood. That sounds cool, right? Sure. And we'll throw garlic in there in the mix. And that looks good to me. Okay. Where'd that little thingy go? Okay, so everybody should grow now, and we should see this number going up significantly. Nice! Up to 1,000 altar power. What do I use it for? I don't know. Probably those rituals that I'm looking forward to checking out this episode. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Alright. A little over 1,000 power. That's cool. Now let's get some saplings around here. So I know a few saplings from Bewitchment itself would be nice, right? Totemic. We'll find out. Spruce, canopy tree, sap tree, acacias, shadow root from midnight. That sounds cool. Should definitely plant one of those. A cypress from Bewitchment. That sounds neat. Biomes of Plenty, Nature's Aura. Cool. Yeah, let's plant one of these nearby. That sounds like a good time, right? Now, I remember it being, like, roughly a specific distance. I want to say it said 16 or something like that, right? So it's not a super wide area within which we have to build. Should be good. Okay. So, like, we'll plant kind of just wherever-ish. That might be a little too far away, to be honest with you. I'm not super sure. I didn't, like, measure. Because, you know, dire. But, you know, just kind of around, as it were. Hopefully the weird one from the Nightmare Dimension won't be too scary. Shadow Root. I mean, it sounds cool, right? And an Ancient Sapling, that also sounds neat. I think it would be cool to have one of these nearby. Alright, let's bone meal these guys, because you know it's gonna be... There you are. Sweet. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to rely on watering can or anything else, really. It's like I want to make sure it grows properly. Oh, there you are. Those minerals are tricky. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. Perfect. Mineral misbehaving a little bit. Let's put him over here and hope that's close enough. There you go. Like I said, not super sure, but we'll see. Good enough for here. Alright, let's see how our altar's doing now. Nice! 1731. Alright, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I might want another elder leaf tree or two. Just want to kind of figure out where to place it. Like here might be cool. Yeah. I like that. That is neat looking. Just try and make it as green as possible around your altar. That's the gist. Okay. We'll see if that number 1731 goes up in a little bit. All right, now let's flip through the book. So that's how to get your altar charged up. Put the best items you can on the top to get bonuses, and then lots of plants nearby and trees. Plants and trees near the altar equals more altar power. Okay, and that's basically all there is to it, as far as I know. There might be more to it, but I'm really not sure. Now, we do need a spot to do our ritual stuff, so I don't know how big of an area we need. I guess we'll figure that out today. So, cauldron and brewing, right? We looked at a lot of this stuff. Alchemical plants can be created. So those are just all crafting recipes. Black and brown dyes look like more crafting recipes. Cauldron that contains lava will destroy any item thrown into it. Sweet. Slime can be made from hooves from Bewitchment. Tallow and candles. Also cool. Oh, that's cool. Flying ointment. That's cool. And teleportation. A cauldron with dimensional sand thrown into it allows a user standing inside to teleport to other cauldrons that have been named via tag by saying its name in chat. That's cool. That seems pretty neat. Alright. That is cool. Dimensional sand, huh? So what's dimensional sand? Just curious. Dimensional sand from Bewitchment. An Eye of Ender in a witch's oven. Or a shulker shell, or chorus fruit. Alright. Not too shabby. Hey, look, that charred stuff definitely turned back into normal stone. That's interesting. That's interesting. Oh, cool. 1890. Sweet. We're getting there. But what I wanted to focus on today is probably circle rites and maybe sigils. So what's a brazier? A brazier is a device used to burn reagents, primarily to influence either the spirit realm or the subconscious mind. After the appropriate reagents have been added to the brazier must be lit with a flint and steel to activate it. I'm just saying both because I don't know. Yeah, so flint and steel to activate the incense. By combining certain herbs with dragon's blood resin, lighting it, and then sleeping in the smoke will cause the witch to awaken with an elevated mood and better senses. Smoke will fill a 5-meter radius around the brazier, whatever it is. Cool. So it's basically like buffs. That's cool. All right. All look like some buffs. That's kind of neat. Circle rights. Now we're talking. So let's take a look, right? Circles. The small glyph setup. The outer glyphs can be any type except gold. The outer glyphs can be any type except gold. The outer glyphs can be any type except gold. All right. That is a thing. Circle drawing. Instantly draws a circle according to the chalk type held in the offhand with the size dependent on the ingredients used. Ritual of Lesser Marks. Oh, that's cool. I don't know that I get it quite, though. One of the core secrets of witchcraft is that of circle magic. By drawing circles of certain sizes and colors, as well as offering certain reagents, a witch can do nearly anything, from changing time to summoning entities and more. Cool. Summon a fellow practitioner, however they may not always be happy you did so. That's cool. So I'm thinking the cost here is the cost in altar power. So starting cost 750, running cost 50. Okay. And you drop these items into the circle. Call of the Wild. Summon for several animals from the wilds. Neat. Rid yourself of curses from other devilish witches. Charges vanilla trees with magic to mutate them into a more witchy counterpart. Summons flames from below to cook and smelt any items in the circle, but some items may be burned to experience. Causes entities nearby to glow. Blesses dirt into a version that smites undead beings. Sounds kind of cool. Purifying earth. Revealing. Fills placed lanterns nearby with magical light that allows a witch to place lights at the cost of magical energy that are invisible to those who do not carry a lantern themselves. That's kind of neat. Rising Twigs. Transform on some mundane broom into its magical equivalent. Brooms, including the mundane one, can also be used to sweep up various dusts. Okay. Cypress brooms cost magic power from a Grimoire Magia to maintain flight. They also give resistance 2 when mounted. Elder brooms cost magic from a Grimoire Magia to maintain flight. They're also the fastest of brooms, but do not have any special properties. They're quite slow, but they do not cost any magic power. So there's a bunch of different types of brooms. A broom made from a dragon's blood tree. A sigil can be applied to the broom, and its effects will be applied to you while in flight. Also flies a bit faster than the normal broom, but is not as fast as the elder. Neat. Spiritual Rift. Makes a, 1250. Temporary tear in the veil, allowing beings of a spiritual nature to walk the earth once more. Only works at night. Okay. Teleports every entity in a small radius around the center glyph to either the waystone or entity's location, depending on the item used. This will only work if the target is in the same dimension. Various rituals that allow a witch to change what condition the world is in. Turns it to day. Turns it to night. Manipulates time to speed up the daylight cycle. That sounds dangerous. Causes a downpour. What about ending a downpour? Interesting. But, so I guess I'm not seeing anything here that, like, specifically tells me how to do circles, right? Did I miss, like, the beginner's guide to circles? I feel like I did. So, the outer glyphs can be any type except gold. So I guess I need chalk, right? So there's ritual chalk, fiery chalk, phasing chalk, and focal chalk. And my problem is I don't super duper know what the difference is. Now I'm thinking the book kind of indicates via the glyphs, right? So like if we wanted to do Conjure Witch, I'm guessing that's white, purple, white. Does that make sense? Frenzied Growth. Hungry Flames is all white. Perception is all white. Purification is all white. Revealing, that might be white. I can't tell if that's purple or nether, right? Rising Twigs. That's definitely purple on the outside, right? Spiritual Rift, Teleportation, and World Manipulation. I only see in the book white chalk and purple chalk. Am I crazy about that? So what does focal chalk do, and what does fiery chalk do? I'm not super sure. Unless I'm missing something. The outer glyphs can be any type except gold. I see. I do like that. Maybe focal starts in the middle? Maybe the middle one always has to be the focal one? Because it does look like the middle one's always gold, right? So I think that's what it is. Okay, let's try this. So let's visualize a big circle. Wow, that is quite the big circle. Okay, so at least I know... At least I know how big it needs to be. Now, don't the circles need to be reasonably close to the witch's altar? That's my concern right now. I don't want to... I might need to chop down the ancient tree here, which is a bummer, but, you know, life goes on. Because what I'm thinking is, let's get our... Put this stuff away. Building gadget. Yeah, I like this plan. If I can make it so that we at least are close. That would be cool. Okay. I want to have like a nice space to do the large ritual. And if I can fit the large ritual, then I'm good, right? Would be my thought. Does that seem reasonable right there? That fits one more forward. Right? And then a large glyph will fit right there just fine. Now that is 1, 2, let's say from here, it's, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's probably close enough? Hopefully? I don't know. So let's figure out which one we want to do first, and then we'll go from there. How's that sound? Yeah, but I think this we will make our center spot, right? And that's how we're gonna know it's the center spot, because I did that. Cool. All right. So now, which circle do we want to do? Summon for several animals. Let's conjure a witch. I mean, that sounds fun, right? So that's white, purple, white. And then there's also circle drawing. Instantly draws a circle according to the chalk type held in the offhand, with the size dependent on the ingredients used. Okay. That's kind of neat, though. But how do you do it? Oh. Yeah. I'm not super sure how it works, but we'll figure it out. Let's do a basic one first. Causes entities nearby to glow. That seems cool. So I guess step 1, chalk. I know for sure we're going to need white, gold, and some purple, right? So chalk, basic chalk, looks like this. And that needs birch soul, which is birch saplings. Let's put away some junk. We'll get some birch saplings, birch that stuff. Get some jars. Beautiful. Tick acceleration, absolutely key. Okay, birch soul, that looks good, right? Now we can get 3 chalk, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then one of them we will turn into focal chalk by dropping the cauldron with liquid witchcraft and a gold nugget. I think I've got liquid witchcraft, yes. And a gold nugget. Okay. So this should be as easy as soon as this bubbles, unless you're no longer flaming, because you're not. Haha. Netherrack. Flint and steel. And hopefully you ain't gonna light nothing on fire. We'll find out. We'll find out nice and quick if you're gonna light fires. Okay. Drop. Liquid witchcraft. Gold nugget. Haha! Focal chalk. Nice. Alright. And then phasing chalk is glowstone and dimensional. Stop it. No, no, no. No, no. And dimensional whatchamacallit stuff. Which is an Eye of Ender and a Witch's Oven. There you go. Perfect. I have Ender and a Witch's Oven, so you're gonna go here. You know what? I got an idea. I got an idea. Isn't there... Which one is it? Is it random things that has the igniter? Yes, that's what we want. Igniter. That's what we want. Thank you, random things, for having a cool thing. This one only lights a fire when there's a redstone signal. So now what we can do is have a lever here. Huh? How cool is that? And then it lights. And then we're ready to rock. Cool. All right. So this guy was also glowstone. Glowstone is what we need. So then it's you, glowstone, and dimensional shard. Beautiful. That's cool. All right. Put this stuff away, and then the fire can go out. And you're ready for the next one. Ah! Fire out! Fire out! Shh. Fire out. Shh. Shh. Fire out. The whole point of the lever was so that that didn't happen. Shh, it's okay. We're all fine here. Alright, so now I believe... Let's not make this color, because that's a little too obvious. Jasper? What's even Jasper? It's from Quark. Okay, cool. Let's go with smooth stone. I like that. And that'll be the center part of our focal chalk. Cool. And then let's try our first ritual, right? So, interesting. Still trying to figure out what that means. Does that mean anything? Maybe that means anything. Because look, it's kind of like white and then red and then purple. I'm going to say that means any color. And that kind of makes sense. Right? I like that. Okay. So let's start drawing with the white chalk, and then we can change the color with the ritual, if I'm not mistaken. So let's first draw out the white chalk, and then we'll change the color with the ritual. I like that. Okay. No, that's cool. Circles, 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 circles. So you go there. Awesome. And then medium circle. This is very much witchery, by the way, for anybody who's not awares. And then large circle. And the glyphs don't really matter. They're just, I think they're just atmospheric. Like, they're cool, but like they don't actually do anything, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter like which glyph you use. Alright. So now that should be a fully realized circle, which is neat. Now I have to remember how to activate the ritual. I thought in Witchery it was like a redstone signal or something. But I guess we find out, right? What did we want to do? Perception. Glowstone and 2 blaze powder. Causes entities nearby to glow. Okay. Glowstone and 2 blaze powder. Glowstone. Blaze powder. Right. So maybe needs a lever? Nope. Definitely not a lever. You have not heard of such rites. Oh. Well, that's something. Oh, you right-click it onto it. Okay, cool. Hold on. That's neat. And then right-click. Ritual of Perception. That's neat. Okay. Hey, look. Yes. No, it's working. Beautiful. It's working. Nice. That's cool. Now, how do we stop the ritual? Does it stop on its own? I feel like it stopped on its own. Either that or me right-clicking it like a lunatic also stopped it. You know. Hey, that worked. That worked. Okay. Beautiful. All right. What do you guys say? We wrap up the episode here. We come back next time and play with more of these rituals. And then there's also sigils and some magic items to play with. All right, for now, Del20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time, and we will play more with rituals and all the stuff from Bewitchment, which I'm enjoying, because definitely a throwback to the old Witchery mod. Like, 100%, this is definitely Witchery. It's everything I remember from Witchery, but basically reimagined, which is cool. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy. Ooh, a cobblestone pet.